Hey everyone, it's Alex and welcome to this Marvel Snap video where we're discussing the 4-3 Omega Sentinel, which is a Series 4 card that has entered the Series 4 Snap Packs in Marvel Snap. It reads, activate, afflict the highest power enemy card here with -7 power. It's also worth noting, because it might be a source of confusion for some people, it doesn't just hit what's in its location, it'll hit the highest power enemy card anywhere on the battlefield. And so it's pretty versatile, it's incredibly powerful, and while its stat line is a 4-3, when you add in that -7, it's essentially a 4-10, which is absolutely beautiful. I love this card. I had a tremendous amount of success playing this card. I'll show the decks momentarily, one of which is running a 58% win rate, a 0.61 cube rate. This card's fantastic. And here's the thing. It's only going to get better. You have Coccia, which is going to allow you to activate twice. You also have Bastion, which is going to come out, which is going to improve Cerebro 3, which is obviously a natural place for Cerebro 3 as well. Man, this card seems like a very versatile Series 4. In fact, I wonder if this could have been released as a Series 5 card, like in the standard week. Like, I don't know if Second Dinner like just was kind of like, we'll throw this in Series 4 or whatever. I came away really impressed with my experience with this card. Now, obviously, with Series 4 cards, they're naturally less expensive. You want to use your tokens, they're 3K tokens. It's also worth noting that, the snap packs are cheaper to roll as well, but there tends to be a little bit more filth in those snap packs. And so as a result, I don't know if you want to wade through that in order to get Omega Sentinel. What I'll tell you, though, is that my first impressions are definitely positive. The card has definitely performed well. I definitely have an excellent win rate with it, and I did rank up very successfully playing Omega Sentinel. In fact, I had a faster rank up experience playing Omega Sentinel than I did Viv Vision, despite Viv Vision being the Season Pass card, and ultimately still what I think a very good card overall. So, Omega Sentinel, does it get my approval? Yeah, it does. It's a really awesome card. So let's talk about some decks. It should come to no surprise to anybody that one of the absolute best places you can be playing Omega Sentinel is going to be in Omega Ajax, which is currently running a 58% win rate and a 0.61 cube rate. This is the exact deck I was playing yesterday. It's not necessarily a deck of my design because naturally it is essentially the meta Ajax list right now with Red Guardian removed and Omega Sentinel included. That being said, if you're missing a card, you can just use Red Guardian. But anyways, listen, I can't believe we're in a day and age where we're actually unironically playing Quicksilver or Domino together. Like, we are playing Domino and Ironically right now, and Wiccan shells are performing excellent. And what's beautiful about Wiccan in this particular deck is if you Wiccan on turn 4 and you do something like Omega Sentinel on turn 5 or Malekith on turn 5, that'll allow you on turn 6 with the extra energy, which gives you a total of 8, to play the 5-costed Ajax alongside the 3-costed Hazmat. So as a result, Wiccan plays a very important role in this deck. Now, you don't need the Wiccan if you happen to play Malekith and you pull the Hazmat. Then all of a sudden you can, skip the Wiccan, go more towards the Omega Sentinel line. Regardless, though, the -7 power and the absolute clappage that occurs when you're playing this deck is legit. This is the fastest climb that I've had playing this list, and I gotta say I'm impressed. And low-key, an absolute banger here is going to be Diamondback. Diamondback is so good. It's such a carry card for this entire archetype. Malekith is excellent as well. And when you're playing Quicksilver Domino, speed honestly was regularly at fantastic powers. Could he be replaced eventually? Yeah, probably so, but don't sleep on what Speed was doing. He puts up legit power. Man-Thing also trades very effectively, especially with the types of decks we're seeing right now with Viv Vision and kind of like the Surfer style stuff. Man-Thing is a great tech piece right now, considering what's happening there. And of course, Anti-Venom and Luke Cage, fantastic combination to give you some added value. This deck all around is an excellent deck. I have absolute full confidence in your ability to get to infinite playing this deck. So if you happen to unlock Omega Sentinel and you want to play something highly reliable, this is certainly something you can play. But it doesn't stop there. What we did as well is we were like, okay, let's play some Cerebro 3. Now, I do caution, Cerebro 3 will get better with the release of Bastion. Well, at the very least, it should. And so I was playing a couple different variations of C3. This one is using Shang-Chi, and the only change I made in the second iteration I was playing, which you'll see in the highlights, is Shang-Chi out for the Jeff. The reason for this is because everyone was playing Viv Vision and I wasn't Shang-Chiing anything, essentially, right? And so I decided to add Jeff in. Again, Shang-Chi's an excellent C3 card if you want to go that route. But essentially what I was trying to do here was do some surprise play with not only Omega Sentinel, but you do have the option of doing Iron Man Valkyrie with the Bast. Cerebro, Mystique love getting hit with Bass. They love getting hit with Valkyrie. And the nice thing I like about this deck is if you can Cerebro and Mystique, or you can Iron Man, Mystique, Cerebro. There's a lot of different options you can do on turn 6, depending on the game state. But ultimately, Cerebro puts up an incredible amount of power right now. Grandmaster is a lot of fun too. You can do things like, you can play the Scorpion, and then you can Grandmaster the Scorpion to pump their hand even further, which I think is kind of fun. Now, admittedly, there isn't that much here for Grandmaster, although as you'll see in the gameplay highlights, I did have a very sensual Valkyrie Grandmaster play, which honestly was mind-blowing, and I absolutely loved it. It's also a place where you get to play Scarlet Witch, which you don't often get to say. So Cerebro is a lot of fun, and Cerebro 2 is currently the premier way to play Cerebro, but honestly, Omega Sentinel represents a massive infusion of power to the archetype. It's solid, and then obviously you have Bastion coming soon as well. Overall though, if I'm going to play anything, I'm going to be playing this Omega Ajax. It's perfect. Like, I don't know how I would change it to make it better. This deck is phenomenal. It played wonderfully, and I have absolute confidence you're getting to infinite with this card and this deck. And so let's kind of just sum it all up here. Omega Sentinel, what are my thoughts? I think this is a great card. As I said, the decks performed well. The Ajax version is phenomenal. And I do think that Omega Sentinel is a pretty solid addition to your collection. Should you chase it? Not necessarily, especially if you're missing cards. Like if you're missing Malekith and Diamondback, and then that particular deck starts to like wane in its power. There are other options with Toxic and Affliction, of course. But I do have to tell you, that version was so unbelievably good, and Omega Sentinel shined in it. You're also not seeing much Luke Cage as a counterplay right now. Obviously, this is a 4-3 against Luke Cage, right? And that feels kind of bad. But Luke Cage isn't being splashed in a whole bunch of decks. Now, it will be splashed into Cerebro decks, do bear that in mind. So when you're against Cerebro players and you're counting on Omega Sentinel to trade locations, be cognizant of that. You might get your cheeks clapped. But other than that, honestly, I don't know what else you want from this card. I think it's well statted considering its effect. I think it's a very interesting effect. Naturally, as an activate that's a 4 cost, it does have a narrow window where you can play it, but I came away impressed with this card. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed these gameplay highlights. Hit the like button if you like to support the content. Be sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, because I do have more videos coming out this week. Long story short, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I hope you enjoy these gameplay highlights. We got ourselves a Chimichanga. It's a shame that Rematch really struggled to maintain even a decent amount of their launch numbers. The problem with Rematch for me was that the game was a laggy friggin' mess. Non-stop, right? Like, I really do like the game, but it was an absolute train wreck to play, unfortunately. Like, I legit like that game, but it's just not, it's not playable. It is unplayable. I don't like the idea of doing Grandmaster here. We'll save the Grandmaster. Chimichanga can go on Iron Man, but we also probably want to play Iron Man, possibly Valkyrie. Just thinking. Eventually we have to get our Cerebro, right? Iron Man versus Valkyrie. They have initiative. They play here. We flip. I don't know. It's impossible. They play here. We can Grandmaster. Send it back mid. Let's do this. Okay. We can Grandmaster this. That's what my plan's to Grandmaster this. We play Iron Man middle, Grandmaster this back middle. Right? So play Iron Man. The problem is we're really short right still. Has been. Thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate it. How are the new cards? New cards are interesting. I'm really interested in testing more Omega Sentinel. Now, obviously, it's going to hit the highest enemy power card. Okay, Iron Man's a problem for us. Kitty Pride. This is a huge problem. Now we can hit this with US Agent. US Agent, Diamondback. Okay, hold on. I think we have a winning line here. Okay. Watch. US Agent, Diamondback. Grandmaster, Chimichanga, Sentinel. So we don't even draw Cerebro again. It's just at the bottom of the deck nonstop. Obviously we have Iron Man. Mystique's kind of cool, but I kind of want this line. Let's try this. I don't think they expect me to do this. That's a huge flip. Wow. Did we just cook? Victory. That was kind of cool. That was really cool, wasn't it? Sinister London. I'm not interested in playing Sinister London with Quicksilver here. We got Domino too.
Right on time.
Cancun's cringe. Do we go Malekith and Sinister London? As soon as I saw that, I was like, all right, here we go. Come on, this game. Yeah, I can absolutely see Viv and Batroc being absolutely awesome. Imagine using Rogue on Quicksilver. Imagine being that guy that's like, yo, I'll do this instead. Do I double up Wiccan? They've snapped. We're going 8 cubes here. Tommy wants 8 cubes. Tommy, I know you're a real person. There's no way you're a bot. Oh. Tommy snapping turn 4 Wolfsbane. Just completely unhinged. Tommy has absolutely zero chill, guys. Everyone relax. Everyone relax. There's just too much sensual gameplay here occurring for Tommy. Tommy's out of control. We'll go Omega Sentinel into Omega mid. Okay. Either way, this game becomes easy with look, everything's under 3. It's a disaster for them. Let's pretend like Tommy's not an absolutely inebriated bot. And let's do this. This is going to be fun. Watch this. Tommy, don't you dare leave. Okay? We're making content here, Tommy. So, be a big boy. Put your big boy pants on. And get your cheeks absolutely clapped. Omega Sentinel. Omega Sentinel. Man thing. Man thing. And the location's meant to win. There's like a 0% chance we lose this game. Come on, Tommy. Play the turn. Be the clown you were meant to be. Don't you leave, Tommy. The people on YouTube demand content. That a boy. That a boy, Tommy. No, Tommy, don't you run. Don't listen to chat. You have a chance, Tommy. You've got a chance. Oh, Omega Sentinel pumps Cancun? That's a shame. Thank you, Tommy. You've done wonderful work here today. Even though Omega Sentinel pumped the Cancun location twice. We got the animation doubles, so it makes the video. I have enjoyed my time with Omega Sentinel, I'll tell you right now. We actually competing with Hala here? Hala to your boy? No, I don't need to play there.
Always lucky.
Are you? She can go in Xandar. Got some Silver Sable gameplay. Why? Why would you do that? Luke Cage, please. 3-drop? 3-drop? Shit. I'm not just throwing out Hazmat. I can't do that. Do I just throw out Hazmat? Is that what we do? I don't think it is. But if we don't play her now, then Wiccan's useless anyways. Whatever, I hate this. Hate this. I don't want Vivision to get an easy proc. Sentinel's slow here. Malekith, more power into Sentinel. I think we do Malekith here. Sag. Vivision Juggernaut. It's kind of good. It's a decent play. Pew, pew, pew. So no matter what, she's going to get an extra pew unless I do this. Even this here, that's +3. If I go off curve for the Sentinel. I don't know if it's worth going off curve for Sentinel. Just thinking. Spectrosity, what's up, Alex? How's it going? Happy new season day. Hey, happy new season day to you as well. Thank you. Thank you so much. Punk Rocky, thank you so much for the Prime as well. Really appreciate you guys here. I think you gotta go Ajax here. Yeah, they're really leaning into the buff style lists. Goes left. I think this is just Man Thing. I don't love this game. We couldn't go Omega Sentinel there. As much as I want to play Omega Sentinel, it was too late there, given what this deck was doing. Yeah. Wait, it's an L. Do they think they won that? Yeah, we had to back off of the Omega Sentinel there, but I think we made the right play. I still can't believe that Cozy convinced me that this was Nebula and Claw's daughter. I'm so upset with myself. How do I fall for that, man? How does a gamer fall for that? Oh, man. Both these locations mess us up. We got to get rid of this, though. Because we can just not play there, but this one here will just screw us. Another I can't even use chimichangas properly. Why have you continued to give me chimichangas? That is unacceptable, inappropriate gameplay. No, thank you. U.S. agent into the Bast. I don't love this, but it's probably... Wow, we just got ball sacked? Who's dropping ball sack, man? We're getting ball sacked in September 2025. Unbelievable. Of course. This game knows no bounds, man. Every time I'm like, you know what? I'll play some Cerebro. This game does stupid crap like this. Just every damn time, man. This game has zero chill. Literally zero chill. This sucks, but like we don't have much of an option.
All systems go.
They played armor too. We're just screwed, man. I can't. I'm curious about how this will go. So this gets, so let's say they play here. Let's go, it still doesn't win. 3, 6, 9. This gets +2. I don't know. Let's just see this out. Did I activate this? I don't even remember now. Did we just win? Honestly, that game seemed so cursed. And somehow we won because of Throne Room. They never played Throne Room. How did we win that? That's ridiculous. My experience with the Riftbound preview is very positive. It is definitely a good game. There's no question about that. What we played was impressive. It had just the right amount of complexity while at the same time having cards that were relatively straightforward to read, understand, and pick up quickly. The multiplayer modes were pretty good. Definitely came away impressed. Dexter was talking about it. I see. Like a boss. Coming in with the 53 months. I can't believe this. My monthly contributions, you can buy yourself a pair of chopsticks. Like, you want me to get the chopsticks just so I can kind of practice playing? Is that the plan? Do I play... I can't play Hazmat now. We're off curve now. Wiccan's dead. They just accept Morbius death? That's crazy. It's actually kind of wild. You Malekith pull. Speed, not great. Still no Nicolas Cage for us. Do we go Omega Sentinel mid into -7 pumps? It's kind of crazy, isn't it? I'm going to do it. I mean, we're making a Omega Sentinel video. This is kind of fun, isn't it? This has to be considered fun. I mean, it is. And we top deck like Nick Cage. So we go Hazmat Cager maybe? No, I don't know. Also, Omega Red might lead to Warrior Falls getting blown up. Omega Sentinel, I said Omega Red. If we have initiative, Dawkin might actually get clapped. Because, so, Frigga Dawkin will get destroyed. Right? -3, so you have speed. This destroys these 2 cards too. Conversely, we could lose mid though. Could do this. No. Diamondback Hazmat. Let me just think here. This has double power. Just do this then. All 3 cards are going to get hit. This is kind of interesting. I don't know if we're going to win here, depending on what they play next. I suspect they run away. But I kind of want to see them play it out. They're going to play it? Okay. So all the cards got destroyed there. So they're going to win mid. They're going to win there, I think. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to get us. Yeah, just blading was enough. Yeah. Look at this. Look what's happening to us. Oh, man. What are you going to do? Whoever invented this bullseye deck is a genius. He's a genius. Yeah, it was still kind of fun to see some Omega Sentinel.
What are the odds?
What are the odds indeed? The odds are honestly pretty high, if I'm being honest with you, Domino, but it's okay. Got some Kraven gameplay. Damn. All right. Do I sacrifice Diamondback? I think we do. I love Diamondback, but I think we need the second Hulk. Save Diamondback. Save Diamondback. Whoa! That worked out. Thank you, sir. I probably snap here and get an advantage. They're probably a little upset at the very least. They're at least disgruntled by that, right? You have Diamondback Man-Thing. Staggy, okay. That works, I guess. We do Ajax. We don't even have to use Nick Cage right now. Man, Diamondback moving out of Onslaught Citadel is a little sad. We kind of had him, you know. It's a good Man-Thing variant too. I think this is a Spotlight variant, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. This was a gold bundle, I believe. Whoa, Cosmic Ghost Rider gameplay. That's actually kind of crazy. This goes to 16 power, by the way. I think we do a pump into this. I don't think they expect me to play speed. Yikes. Yikes! It's a big win. It's a big win. Speed. Faster than fast. Quicker than quick. Claps cheeks.